Jenny B from vitalitybyjenny.com, and today I wanted to talk about an 80-10-10 diet failure. And it's not going to be exactly what you think it is, I don't think, but it's going to be interesting nonetheless. See, the issue that I keep coming up against with myself and also when talking with my clients on the phone, they and I continue to have this amount of guilt and feeling like we're not doing something right when we are not eating 100% 80-10-10 or whatever it is our perceived perfect diet is. Let me let spirit in. So let me start by saying first that yes, I still believe 80-10-10 is one of the most wonderful diets that you can ever eat. It will make you feel amazing, and I believe it's what our bodies were designed to eat. But it is also a very hard diet to stick to 100% of the time for many people. For some people it's easy, and that's wonderful, but it's a relatively small percentage of people who find it very easy to stick to long term. And the trouble with this is that the people who are attracted to 80-10-10, they know on a deep level that it just resonates with them. They're like, yes, this is it, this is the truth, this is exactly what I feel I'm meant to do. But then whenever they have all of these troubles actually sticking to the diet and on 100% of the time, then a whole bunch of this guilt starts to come up, or this feeling that if they eat some cooked food or eat too much cooked food, then they're going to get an illness or something bad is going to happen. And so I just wanted to say that I feel like even though it's kind of out there already that we know we can eat cooked food, we know that it's still healthy for us, on like this deeper level, this psychological level, we're still experiencing a lot of guilt, and we're still feeling, I think, fearing a lot that something bad is going to happen because we are not sticking to it 100%. And so I just wanted to maybe just lend a reassuring hand today to those of you out there who may feel some of this. And I think that we feel it sometimes unconsciously. I know I did for a long time. I just would always be struggling with the fact that I wasn't 100%. And it took the whole 30 days raw food thing where I was trying to be 100% raw for 30 days and really seeing that the difference between what I was doing before, which was a high raw vegan low fat diet, to 100% raw vegan low fat diet, it was minimal. I hardly noticed the difference whenever I went 100% raw again. And that combined with simply taking a step back from 80-10-10 and looking at the field of nutrition, all the diets across the board, and noticing how far towards health, towards abundance, towards 100% perfection 80-10-10 is, compared to even someone who feels like they eat healthy but maybe don't know anything about low fat or vegan or that sort of thing. So they're just eating whole foods. And don't get me wrong, taking a step in the direction and eating all whole foods is wonderful, but 80-10-10 is still like way over here, and if you just take one step back and go back to low-fat vegan, that's still way beyond what the majority of the population is doing. And the low-fat vegan diet, even if it's cooked, mostly cooked, this diet has been proven to reverse heart disease, proven to, prevent and reverse lots of illnesses, and to help you lose weight easily without having to starve. And, there's all the things that we look for, almost all the things that we look for in the 80-10-10 diet. The benefits are still there when you eat a low-fat vegan diet. The step that I believe is different in the 80-10-10 diet is because I do believe that our bodies were they were designed to eat fruit. And our bodies were not designed to eat, whole grains and that sort of a thing. So of course it's going to be far easier on our bodies to digest the fruit, and I'm sure there's lots of benefits there from eating just fruit as compared to eating whole grains. But in the grand scheme of the field of nutrition, and in the grand scheme of where we are in our modern day society, the low-fat vegan diet is still perfect. You're still great there. You know, you're still protecting yourself, your health, you're getting down to a perfect weight for your body, and you're gonna have lots of energy. And the trade-off is that you get to eat out, you know, you get to be social, it gets to be, you don't have to take a step so far beyond and so far outside of society that you don't feel included anymore. And being included feeling included is a large part of being human. I mean, we are social beings, and it is something that cannot be ignored. Feeling like you're an outsider is hard for us. And even though the 80-10-10 movement is growing and you can build an online community or, you know, try to find people in your area, that sort of a thing, it still is so extreme in that sense that there's not that many people doing it, so you still feel like an outsider, and that's a big deal. So all I'm trying to say is that, please, I want you, if you are in transition, or even if you're at a point where you're saying, I can't do 80-10-10, 100%, and you're eating some cooked foods, and you're eating lots of fruit during the day, and you're enjoying low-fat cooked food at night, or whenever, you know, even if you're eating cooked food two meals a day, oh my gosh, you know, like I just want to say, let go of the guilt, let go of the idea that you are doing something terrible, because you're not. You got to really take a look at where you've come from and where you're at now, and realize just how much you've changed, and just what you've done for you, like all of the benefits that you've already experienced now because of how far you've come. So overall, just be more loving with yourself. Notice how far you've come. Of course, keep striving forward, but don't forget to take a look at how far you've come and to be happy and content where you are in the meantime. If you're new to the 80-10-10 diet or the low-fat vegan diet, then you can jump on over to the link that I have in the description below, and you can grab my free ebook, The Sweet Way to Lose Weight, and it'll give you all the information that you need to get started on this amazing diet. Okay, I love you guys very much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.